These we do like art, don't we? Well, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee, and I am doing a design project for Gundren's Happy Journals. So I decided to do it live, and got to put this into the cradle, my camera, and let's see, make sure it's going okay. Got to get it positioned. Let's see here. Maybe just a little bit up so I can see. But well, that looks pretty good. Let's see. I can move this here. Hopefully, I think it's okay. I'll move my water and my. We're gonna make a few things during the live here, and I'll show you some things. So, this is the journal that I made for spring. I used a golden book. It says Blessings from Above. It's about a kangaroo and a bird. It's so cute. I just used some trim that I had in my stash, and this particular binding is just a piece of cereal box covered with cloth, and then the back. And I used the grungy numbers to cover up pricing here, and I thought that looked pretty good, better than the pricing. All right, and then I do have a little tie as well that I put into the journal. So this is the first page, and let's see, I think this is the natural writing paper bundle that I got. I just love that. It's so pretty. Now I notice I have a little bit of it's itsy bitsy something here, but I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. And how I did my file folders, which I have this on YouTube, and so you can see how I made them. But what I did is I just took this cloth, which is a silky cloth. It's from an old wedding gown. I just cut it up because nobody's going to want it. And I might as well use it in my journal because look how nice it is. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I think I really like this, so I'm going to leave this alone. But this, I got to do something. But this is my file folder. See, I just used regular thread with a 3-hole punch. And what I did is I did it on the cloth, and then you just glue the cloth. So I have a full file folder there. This is one of my original pages that I will do something on that I added to the journal. And this too is an original page. A blessing from above. So cute. Look at those little eggs. One by one, the eggs began to hatch. The baby bluebirds stretched their wings and cried for food. The nest was getting very crowded. And then I added a gesso piece of paper, square paper here, that I will do something with. And for these book pages, if you that's probably, I don't know how, probably half an inch fold. And what happens, it makes them shorter so they fit in the book better. And so that's what I did there. These beautiful papers are Gudrun Happy Journal, Gudrun's Happy Journals. They're so pretty. From the natural writing papers. So I'll do something. And here's another from her natural writing papers. And here's a music. And this is also from her natural writing papers. And natural writing papers. Natural writing papers. And here's our kangaroo. Once upon a time, there lived a mother kangaroo who had an empty pouch. Every night before she went to sleep, she prayed that someday her pouch would be filled with a baby to love and hold and care for. Oh, so sweet. One day, Mama Roo went for a walk. Next, she spied a mama and a papa squirrel gathering acorns for their family. She looked forward to the day she could share such wonderful sights and activities with a baby of her own. Mama Roo was getting tired. She decided to rest underneath the branches of a beautiful willow tree. When she looked up, she saw a bluebird nest stuffed full of baby bluebird eggs. And as we know, eventually they did crack open, didn't they? And this paper is from Gunrun's natural paper. Along the way, she saw a pair of butterflies fluttering about in a field of flowers. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if I can do anything with that page because that's pretty. We'll see. She later came upon a mother duck leading her ducklings to the pond. And there she's peeking around the tree. And this is a piece of paper I added that's from my stash. And that's from my stash. And this is the middle of the book. And so I added another file folder, which again, I have a YouTube telling you how to make these. And I just stitched it with regular thread onto the material and then just glued it right here in the middle. And I just kind of left the material. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly. So I just left the floppy material for right now. And I think this is also in the natural writing paper bundle. And this one, and this is one that my coffee dyed, and then I added a flower print to it through the printer. There's a coffee dye. This is one of my original papers that I created. Another one that I created. And this is the Hello Sweet Home, the music paper. And then all of a sudden, down, down, down. Oh, the baby bluebird peeked out from the pouch and glazed up at Mama Roo. Hello, Mama, he chirped. And this is from her nature paper bundle. Same here. This is my own design paper that I added. And then the mother bluebird looked down and saw her littlest one. She knew her nest was not big enough for all chicks. It made her happy to see her baby in such a warm, cuddly place. Oh, isn't that cute? So on their way back home, Mama Roo and little one frolicked through the field of flowers. Oh, and this again is from Gunrun's nature papers. I just really love them. They're pretty. So they stopped for a sip of water at the pond. They shared grass and berries with each other. They were so happy. Oh, and then this is from me, my paper I added, and this paper. Now, here we're going to start the project because all of a sudden we've got the bird here and the bird falling. And so I'll come back to this we're gonna work on this next. And then you see the beautiful little squirrels. Now, every night before they fall asleep, Mama Roo and little one thank God for all their blessings, but especially for each other. In love, He destined us for adoption to Himself. Ephesians 1:5. I thought that was so cute. And this is a Gunrun's papers, the natural nature papers, and then I put the file again using this gluing method and sewing method. So I'm so happy. I think they look cute, the files in the book. And I'll use them eventually, put something in them. But we are going, and we're not going to start in the beginning of the journal. We're going to start. So this journal will work through spring. And so I wanted to do this bird's nest. So I added just what did I add? A napkin. This is a napkin, and I did use medium to apply that. And then I took circles from these papers that I made and placed them there. And we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want an odd number. So I'm like, I'll show you these papers I made. So I just took old book papers. I used white paint. And then these are Posca pens that you just write that, that scribbly writing. Oh, there's a name for it, but can I remember it? No. So I did a pink and a blue and a green and a red and a black and a gray and a yellow. And I did orange and I did a little more in black and a brown. Aren't those cute? So easy to make too. And you just sit there and do this, like you're pretending to do your handwriting. I used all Posca pens on the paper. So that's how that came out. And this side, I again used the napkins because this is when the bird falls. It was a little bit out of order for the book, but that's okay. I'm not sure how I got out of order, but I'm not perfect. But I cut out the little bird here and I cut out the paper and the little bird had a frame around it I thought was cute. And so then I just added my paper writing in circles. Now this is my plan. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. So this came out of the insect research. Isn't that cute? So cute. So I'm going to add this as a pocket. And so I need to glue it onto this page. So I'm going to take my glue. Do I have anybody chatting, live chat? I don't see anybody. So let's see. Come on, here we go. This is just PVA glue. I don't dilute it in this particular bottle. Um, I use a book PVA glue. I do use Linktree, and I think that might be in my bio here on YouTube. And then I have an Amazon store affiliate, and I put there what I buy. So this book PVA glue is there, and it is kind of, and you notice I just used plain cardboard to, hopefully my idea works, and to, this is okay. Okay, let's see. I should have a little bit of time. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just going to glue that. Yeah, I just did it's because this is just regular print from from regular paper printer paper. So it was a little bit, let's go here. So it was a little bit thin. So I decided, oh, I'll just use my cardboard up. I've got tons of cardboard, and I make my cardboard. I just soak it in water and pull it apart and then let it dry. And usually I do it in the summertime when it's a little warm. Usually I prepare like my coffee papers or any dye papers or cardboard in the summer. So we might need some more glue maybe. Doesn't want to stick very well. And that is unusual for PVA glue, right? Am I in the frame? Nope. Okay, this is it. Sorry about that. So I might have to clip this, and I think I will because it's going to need some pressure. And of course, I don't have the let's see, I think my clips are over here. I do not have patience, right? We'll use these ones. Where are we? Okay, so we'll clip here. Oh, it's starting to stick over here. That's good. And clip here. And then let that. So this is going to be a pocket. And for right now, I did make a couple. Oh, sorry for my arm. Just try not to get my arm so much in there. Gotta put that needle back into the glue. So I made 2 cards. This is from her Gunrun's Meadow, Happy Meadow. And then I just added a label and said embrace. This is so pretty. And then I added um, coffee dyed. Oh, what kind of paper is this? It'll come to me really soon. I can show you the paper. Maybe you guys can figure it out. Construction paper. Yeah, it's just construction paper that I dyed. Construction paper is really cheap to use, and it's pretty, and you can write on it. I've written many things on it before. And then this one, I decided to use one of Gudrun's tulips that I think this comes, oh boy, I'm using so many different ones. I have to remember what's what, but I think this is in her natural paper bundle. She has these pretty flowers. And I put Be Brave, and I made a circle with my paper. And then I also used the construction paper on the back for writing. So these 2 are ready to go in here. And this is probably going to be big enough to put more things, but we'll see. For right now, we'll just have those 2 cards. Okay. Oh, I don't want this one in there. Oh, I did that. Okay. Okay. So this is, boy, that really dried nicely. Now we have another one, and I popped it on cardboard as well. And this one is also from the insect research. So, how I'm going to do, I thought what I would do is make this a flip out. So, I'm going to use my glue and put this here. If this is not strong enough to hold, I can use a washi tape or instead of paint. So we'll see what it does here. Isn't that pretty? But it goes this, yeah, it goes this way. And then the butterfly is so pretty. So I'm going to try to get this. Might stick out a little bit, it looks like, with the cardboard, but that's fine. I don't mind it sticking out. So see, I just glued these two. I'm trying to have the patience to let that glue. And, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? I'm not perfect. A lot of my journals, I don't measure. I just do everything by eye. And they still turn out nice. I wonder, this should be dry. And let's put this here. Maybe I'll get another one. Here we go. So in this particular journal, as you can see here, I only did 2 signatures. And where I put this file, see, I have a lot of space there. I mean, you could put 3 signatures if you want it that way. I mean, it would fit and you'd be tighter on your pages. They wouldn't lay as flat. And eventually, I mean, they get pretty puffy, the journal. So that's what I did because this is my journal and I love this journal. I'm going to have a lot of fun in it. All right. So this will be a flip and we're going to paint that, but I want that to dry a little bit. So I need to so I thought while that is drying, we could make some belly bands. And I haven't done it before. So with this particular tape, I'm going to put the book away up here. So this tape is white on the back. Well, sometimes I use the front and I will do flowers and then I can stick it because this is sticky when it gets wet. But what I thought we would do is go opposite of what I usually do. And I will wet aside. It looks like I'm going to have something. I will wet aside. I'm going to do 2 at a time. I don't know if all this you'll be able to see all this. Let's see. Let's try to put it in the camera. Let's see what would trying to figure out would be a good because it wants to curl. So I'm not sure. So if I do this one, I was going to do them at the same time. Well, we'll try it. I don't know how to go, but I do need to get it wet. And we're just going to I'm just going to put pieces down. So I'm just going to make this wet. And I'm just going to make it wet that little bit because I'm not quite sure if it's going to work. Um, okay. Well, if I use some of this paper, let's try it. Oh boy, it's sticky. Oh, that's sticky. Okay, it's gonna work. I have I don't know where I got this from, somewhere. You guys might recognize it, but I'm not sure where I got it. Uh, so let's just put that there. Okay. And I'm going to add just some regular old paper to this. This is actually an old book. All right. And, and then I also have like this paper that is from an encyclopedia. So I can, let's see, and then I have a bag of stuff, some Gudruns that I can use as well. See, I kept all this stuff. So, like, see this little blue thing? I could use that, right? And let's see, what else do I have in here? I don't know if you can see me on camera. Probably not, because I'm digging through here. And look at this tree. Isn't that pretty? I wonder where. Oh, my stickiness stops there. So let's just get that. I don't want to think through this too much. Oh, I do have some of this too. I'm going to put some of this because I couldn't keep the binding so cool. So let's just do this. Mm, I may have to add, some. So we want. Okay. It gets really sticky when it's wet. Oh, here's a receipt. I could put that right there. So it's all this. I got a little bit of stickiness right around here. So let's. Do I have something in here? Something small. Looking. Maybe I might just add book because I really don't want to tear these pictures. Oh, I have something here. Let's see, something little. Aha. So I do have these, I think, are from Gudrun's. Where's my sheet? Gudrun's. What is this from? I think this is the German labels because she is from Germany. I mean, from Austria, but she calls these her German labels. So I can put some in there. And I might have to add a little glue here. Glue, where'd you go? Oh, here you go. Just because these are going on top of that one. And this is not very much, right? And we have some glue here. going on top of that. We have some glue here. And probably some glue here because it's going on this picture. I don't think I can do two at a time. I thought maybe I could, but it just is taking enough time just doing this belly band. So that's these belly bands that I will create here. Um, let's see, something smaller. Gosh, I got it. I got it. Oh, but it's not long enough. Oh, well, we'll put it there anyway. Let's see. Maybe we'll put a piece of paper there. So this is I have a bunch of old receipts, but I did put them in my coffee shop where you can use them for yourself. I don't want to cover too much of that. Okay, any other sticky area? There's a little, but it kind of goes away. And do I want anything up on the top? Oh, or I can paint that, huh? See, I might do that. I might add some paint and just on the top places where I might want it. So is this, see, I forgot that. Okay. So I can do one more section and then I don't know if you want to watch me make two of these now that because it's going to take me longer than what I thought. Oh, Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. All right. So I can do another section. And I'm thinking I might put some of these grungy numbers. These are also from her set. Maybe I'll pick those three. These will look cool in vellum as well. Or the three go. Oops. I must have. I wanted something different. There we go. All right. So I'm going to get the next section wet. I think it's better to work in sections on this, but and I might also sew it because I like sewing these too. We'll see. I'll add some paint and sewing and we'll see what happens. So it sticks pretty quick. Hey, there's my dogs. No, no, no. Behave yourself. Behave. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Let's see. We need to have it about. Hopefully, I like tearing because it's kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to cover that number, so we'll just go like that. And let's get some old book in there. Okay. Let's get. So I used blue. Oh, it's a different book. Oh, that's different too. All these different loose papers, right? Do I want that big though? Probably not. Okay. So let's get some of these. Whoa, I gotta be careful because boy, once you stick, you stick. Doesn't give you any leeway. And that's the end of that sticky, so probably going to have to use, let's see, here it is. We'll use these. Let's see, orange, blue. It's kind of turning out blue, isn't it? Yes. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see. Are we in the film? So I'm getting a lot of papers around me right now. That happens at your work area. So you just like, some of these papers are so old that I'm surprised they're even handling this, but they are. So I can paint. So I'm gonna like leave some bare spots in the brown just because I'm gonna add some paint. For some reason, I want to add paint. So this is intuitive. Oh wow, I'm almost done. I wonder if I should just finish it. Since I'm in the mood and I have all these things, I'd like to add like, oh, it's a little bit too big, isn't it? So if I do this one, I don't like that. But she has little trees, so that would be cute. So time to get this wet. I don't know. I think I'll just add the tree. So I don't think I'll add that other one. And we'll just add the tree here. Oh, I like this one. So that's, where do you think I should put it? Okay, Vicky, you're thinking too much. Just put it here. I'm thinking too much. I do that. I think all of us who are artists or who do junk journals, we all do the same thing. Oh, let's see. I have that too. That's cute. All right, so let's do some paging here. And let's do some German labels. That would be cute, huh? Mm, okay. Oh, sticky, 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 sticky. Here's something red. That would be kind of cute. Let's just put this here. And oh, did I make red paper? I did. So Even now I'm getting into red. Oh, this would be really cute. The other one that I had, um, dang. Let's put this up here. And let's connect these guys. Let's see, I'm going to paint probably in that circle. So sticky. So what do we want to add up there, Vicky? How about Mitchell? But we don't want Mitchell to be in the circle. And let's see how we're going here. Of the labels. I've got them spread out everywhere here. Oh, this is kind of cool. That there. This is cool too. Okay. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. So this will look really nice. Well, this is going to look really nice in this journal because it'll match, right? I'm using things that will match this journal. Maybe just a tiny little bit here. There we go. So I've got a few places to add paint. I'm gonna add paint inside that circle. So do I need anything? Maybe it's all pretty good here. Here? Tiny bit maybe? Okay. Well, we did one. And I'm just going to do one more like this so I can use this belly band in the journal of the kangaroo. Yeah. Oh, I see a little place. I need to, there we go. Well, I'm just going to try to move these papers out of the way right now because, let's see. Well, I could put them back in, I keep them in a plastic thingy, so I can put them back. You can't see them in the film, I don't think, but there's a whole bunch here. And, these little thingies are hard to keep track of. But they are so cute, these German. Oh, look at that one just flipped over there. Like, I don't want to go back in the sack. I want to be on the belly band. I go, okay. Well, I'll just put you there. Hopefully, these little pieces. And the other thing is I lose them on the floor. They kind of move around the pieces. Okay. This particular piece, wants to go right there, but I should put it upside down. I think I'll just put it exactly how it landed there because it just wants to be there for some reason. So I might have to go through and anyway, I'm excited. It worked. Yay. I'm excited. Okay. So the next thing, we gotta get back to this journal. And these should be dried. So hopefully I'm gonna do some black gesso, not on this pocket, but on this pocket. Okay. Because I want to do black gesso here. So that's gonna take some time to dry. And I'm thinking I have this beautiful rose and I'm thinking about adding it here, but I'm not sure how it all is going to go. So I got to make room here. Where are we? Okay, so we go up here. I got my black gesso. It's golden. It lasts forever. I think I've had it for a year. Now, hopefully I can open it. Yes. Usually they will open, and I think I've got this kind of paintbrush for this right now. And we're going to paint away. I love to paint. So much fun. Hopefully I don't get it on the other side. I can be pretty messy with paint as well. So I always wear an apron, and my desk I always have covered in this white paper, and then I with my brush I wipe it off in the white paper, and then I have paper for journals. And this okay. So I do want to cover this up with black. Now I'm going to play a little bit with this because I want to add white and I want to add some gold. Let's see if I can get all. I don't intend to cover the whole thing with black just because I think I kind of want it to look a little bit worn looking. If I need to add a washi tape there, we'll see. But right now I'm just adding black gesso there and trying to get this to kind of, I don't think this will soak through the cardboard. That would be something I didn't think about until right now. So, nope, it's not. Well, I got over COVID a couple weeks ago. Still kind of have a lingering sore throat, a little bit of congestion. I don't know what that is. But I've been putting my bare feet to the earth and doing some energy absorption, hoping to take away some inflammation in my body. I think it's helped a little bit, but today I kind of have a sore throat. So I don't know. It's not debilitating, but it's just annoying. How about that? How about that? And I don't really feel I don't feel bad. Oop, I got that black. I don't feel bad. Oh man, okay. Well, this block is going to go a long way. I might as well take some of these books and put it on. Let's see. Huh, out of here. Uh-uh. That's my husband talking. He's going to Safeway. You probably heard him. Yes, honey, I'm live. So that gesso really goes a long way to cover things. Then I'm going to put it in that water, my brush, cover this. And I think I'm going to use the dryer to dry this. I was doing some neurographic art. Neurographics. I just started it. And I couldn't really read anything out of it. My problem that I did was overeating because I do that very easily. And I really want to lose some weight and kind of be a normal weight, a healthy normal weight. So I was hoping to get my mindset into that. And, I have so many temptations with food and like sugar and sweets. And I gave up Lent. I gave up dessert after meals. And there's been some times, oh man, the craving is so strong. And I really had to resist really hard. And so I'm thinking, oh, what do I want to do? How am I going to do this? So I thought I would do a neurographic art piece. And I had my problem of overeating. And when I looked at it this morning, it made more sense to me. And I saw this kind of a boogeyman. So I thought, oh, that's probably the temptation. That's the temptation. And then I had a circle with all kinds of lines and it looked really pretty. But I did see like kind of maybe a Holy Spirit, a angel spirit in alongside and kind of came into the boogeyman a little bit. So I thought, oh my gosh, I just drew in my journal through neurographic arts the problem that I needed to really resolve, and that was resisting temptation. So I did a little essay on temptation. So what it can be a strong problem with me. And it's a constant battle because you know how your flesh and your spirit battle? Well, that's how it is with me and food. So I don't want to overeat anymore. So the other part of it was I thought, well, God is goodness. So how come I just don't let God's goodness help me? So when I have to resist, I will think of God's goodness. Think of goodness. And of course, I'm a Christian, so I developed a prayer for myself for in the mornings. to say to help me resist this temptation of overeating. But the one thing that I also found out that to resist temptations, you need to have fortitude, a moral virtue ensures. So, fortitude is a firmness, and it will give you through the difficulties of life, and you pursue the goodness, and it gives you strength, and then you're able to resist this temptation. I think this might be dry. Not quite left. So the other part of the battle of resisting temptation, so you want to have discernment and strength. And so part of also resisting is having courage, which is my word this year. And to resist, again, more temptations, you have to have self knowledge. So you have to have a practice that you've adapted for the situation of temptation. Obedience of God's commandments. I'm a Christian. So the exercise of moral virtues, which would be um, fortitude, wisdom, knowledge, and prayer. So I have a system in place, and I am going to hopefully use it and see if I can't resist temptation of overeating, pick healthy foods for goodness, and get some of this weight off me. So I'll feel better, be more happy and more joyful. And although I just bought some clothes, so I'm going to stop buying clothes because I thought these clothes aren't going to fit me once I lose all the weight. And I usually buy my clothes on eBay. I buy like designer clothes that are with tags or used. It just kind of depends on what kind of bargain I can get. But I love doing that on eBay. All right. We are dry. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that sticky tape. If it gets wet. Okay, out of the way, sticky tape. All right. So I am thinking now I have this brush or I have this brush. And I kind of wanted, let's see, to do some gold. I think I want to do some white. Do I want to do. Oh, maybe I'll use both. Okay. So my white got over here because I used it as a paperweight. And as you can see, I really have used the basic acrylic white quite a bit. It's kind of messy, but I usually just take it. Sometimes I'll put it on the paper. I think in this case, oh boy, maybe I'll just put it on this paper. There it comes. Okay. So I'm going to stick my brush in there and I am going to make these crazy white. Okay, so go down. On to see the kind of go this way. Okay. Okay, done with that. Let's use this. I got this from an artist. She made these brushes. Oh dear, I just got my tape. Okay, so let's see if I can, oh, maybe do this kind of also will make spots. If you go like this. Doesn't need much, does it? Just a little bit. Hopefully I'm not, okay. So that's done with that. And we gotta dry it again. I don't know how long I've been on here, but these things, they take time to make. And next, I'm going to put some gold splatters, I think, and maybe coming over out through here, gold splatters. So, for gold splatters, I'm using different kind of colors. So for splatters, I need a brush like that. I will clean my brushes after I'm all done with painting. So I just put them in water, and then I just use a dish soap to clean them with. So I think that's good. I am going to splatter it with gold splatters. Don't we all love gold splatters? I'm getting low on this too. I love this Liquitex acrylic medium, and it's in gold metallic. It has the best splatters ever. Oh, I gotta get it open. Oh, it's really tight. It's shut closed for good. Ah, yeah. See these, you have to pull these off because it just kind of, and then it's hard to open them when you want to use them. So there we go. Goes in the trash can. And I'm just going to put some gold paint there. And I need a little bit of water. I do usually have water in the jar. I mean, no, water in a spray thingy. I don't know where it is right now. And my desk is covered with papers because I did the belly band. You know what? I'm just going to use black. Heck, it probably won't matter. But I do have to water this down a little bit to get gold splatters. Just gonna add gold splatters to, oh, you know what? I'm getting crazy with gold splatters. I think I might just add it on the whole page. Why not? And kind of blend in. Oh boy. Okay, so how does that look? Gold splatters. It seems like, oh, it is taking. So I have some gold splatters on the other page. So that would just kind of, I think it just makes it a togetherness, right? Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Right. See, I always have so much. I wonder if I want to paint a little bit of gold down here. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it. Kind of make it. Since I have gold, whoop, just kind of out outline this picture. The gold. Oh, that's why that's like that. Okay. Am I coming around again? Since I have an extra, I do have some extra paint here, so I could just kind of go this a little better. Gotta add some water. Okay. Right. So I'm just intuitively doing the art here on this book, but I can see I already am starting to like this page better. And right here, I have a flower. Well, I'm going to put on. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Not quite sure. I have to put it there and see. If not, I have to look to find something else. So we will quit the video because I know I've been here probably a long time. All right. So let's see here. It's in my journal. So, and it's this one right here. Now, I don't have too much pink, do I? I don't know. I'm going to just throw it out. And I need to cut it. Sometimes I do this. In my journal, I will be doing flowers or doodles or leaves, and then I cut them out from my journal. So let's see here. I'm going to leave a little bit of white because otherwise you can't see how I did the leaf here. Because it is a watercolor. And the leaf of this rose is a little bit spiky. I can leave the gold around it. Right. I cannot speed this up. This is as fast as I can do this. And if it doesn't work, well, I can use it somewhere else. So that's how it goes. Yeah, I practiced and practiced on making these flowers, roses. I wanted with watercolor. And so I just practiced and practiced, and some of them turned out really nice, like this one, so that I can use it in the journal, right? right. I did glue my journal together. So this is 2 pages with this watercolor rose. Well, what do you think, guys? Maybe I need to add something. So let's see. If I put it right here, I've got to put something down here. And I have no idea what, but maybe I could use my papers to blend in this pink. Kind of got a little bit of pink over here. Okay, well, pink paper. I know I did pink paper, but where the heck it would be is besides me. Because I have a pile now, which I didn't have under my papers. Okay, found the pink. Wow, I've used a lot of it. So I can make a flower pot. Oh, just like that. Okay. Let's cut it down. Ta-da! So I'm just going to glue that down. And I might add a little more. I have to get my circles out. But if I added pink, if I added a couple pinks over here, then that would blend in with over here. And I might actually, I don't know, maybe I'll put some black in here. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's probably okay. So I'm going to just glue it down. And then you see I was practicing leaves. Even, I mean, I guess too, these leaves I could use, because look at that, as for something. I could cut those up and use them on that belly band, huh? That would be kind of cool. Just thinking about that. Well, thank y'all for staying with me. It's hard to talk this long. Am I thinking, what can I say? I have no idea. But we're going to want to put this like this. All right. Maybe over just a little bit here so that oh, that kind of goes down like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Good, good, good. All right. And our flower pot. That was easy, flower pot. You know, doing these on the note, oh man, I've been using these like crazy. At first, I thought, well, what am I going to use these for? I thought, I'm just going to paint them white and do my writing and see what happens. And I've just used them. Whoops, now that I put that up a little, well, we can even make this go further. We can add some grass. or we could do a table. Oh, I think the table would look good, huh? Well, let's do a table. about right like that. See, I don't measure. That's the thing with me. I do not measure. And if I want something, what I do is like this. And I might cut it a little bit more. And if it overhangs, then I'd rather cut the overhang than have it be too short, right? So this will be our little tape. Huh? What do you think? Okay. Here we go. Gosh, I just love that paper. Just on old book paper. I can't believe how much I'm using it. And it's good to have a variety of colors. Variety of colors. I have to hold that there. Doesn't want to. Because it's going to fold there. So as I have this here, this is going to fold like that. That will, if I don't have that hooked on there, where my glue is. Looks like I have a lot of glue. Again, I'm not patient with this. I'm thinking like, oh, just take that. That's what I'll do. All right. Well, we've got our little rose. I haven't picked out a saying, so I have no idea. I have a box that is full of sayings, and I come and I usually go through here, pick something. I don't know if there'll be anything about resist temptation, but that sure would be good, wouldn't it? Since that, so see, I have a box of goodies, but I have to go through it and decide. Um, Tender-hearted. Let's see, these are too big. Those say nothing, I don't think. Happy. So I'm not sure. I need to go through here and find something. Could put pray continually. That would help because that's one of the our prayer. That's one of the forgive and worship the steps that you have to take. So I might have that, or there's something like this. Could the joy of the Lord is my strength. Pretty long. Well, what's that shape? I don't think. You know what? I just think I'm going to just put like prayer. That's all I'm going to put. Because everything else is too big. It's too big. And that is one step of the process that to be able to resist temptation. And if I ever find a resist temptation, or I can type it out and add it, and maybe add all the steps of resisting temptation. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe I might do that, and then I'll show you on the next video. Actually, I kind of like it like on the table, like for some reason, 1, 2, 3. That's probably why. It looks good there. And I'm not going to, because I might come through this and use some paint again. But for right now, this is good. We're going to stop. I've been on the video for a long time. So we're going to do this. I'll show you again what we did here. We did a pocket that can hold our, oh, can you see? Do I have it? No, I don't have it. I'm sorry, guys. This is a pocket with some cards. And this is a fold out. I might want to paint around. Oh, I got some white on here. See, I tell you, I am so good at getting. So I may do some painting around here because I do notice I got white there. Okay. So we made a flip out of a rose, and since I put prayer here, but I think I'm going to try to find the steps to resist temptation. And let's see, that was resist temptation. Self-knowledge, a self-knowledge practice adapted to the situation, obedience of God's commandments, exercise of moral virtues, and prayer. I don't know if I can write in there. I could maybe write it. Well, we'll see. I'll think about it and decide. And I think I somehow want to add here how to resist temptation. All right, that's that. And then we also made, I showed you my book, and then we also made a belly band strip, which I can use in this book somewhere along the way. Not sure where, but I could use it as a pocket. I could use it as a card because it is thick enough. But I am going to paint maybe black or maybe black where all that brown is showing. And I think that will look really good. So I'll show you the finished project in a reel to go along with this video. Now I'm going to say ciao. Y'all have a great day. And it's almost Easter. Happy Easter.